Right, well, good afternoon everybody, and welcome back to the plot. I'm in the lower greenhouse, or the lower polytunnel, as you know, and I'm ready to kick off with another video. Hope you enjoyed the last one. Got quite a lot of comments on the cabbages and the sprouts, and of course the way we like to put our pot leeks in. But this week it's all about melons, squashes and cucumbers. I'm doing a kick off here this morning, or this lunchtime, and Roger's been cracking on for a good hour, and there we are. We've got our first crop out, and these are our red juky yoke potatoes, first earlies, and they're absolutely fantastic. I'm about a week behind this year, and of course with as you know, with not being fully fit yet, I think I'm running about a fortnight behind, and you can certainly see that by my sweet corn and my peas. I've normally got them all well timed, and this is what I keep saying, timing's everything when you're growing your crops. We like to get this crop out, and we like to follow on straight away with our sweet corn. And my sweet corn's about a week early, or a week late, as I would say, for planting out. But no doubt we've managed to get started on the potatoes. As I say, Roger's doing a line up this morning, and we've already got 2 full buckets here. So by the time we get the rest out, yeah, I'm really pleased. We should get quite a good crop out of these. But I want to start this video off because, as I say, I've been trying to get stuck into the challenges, as I say, over the last couple of weeks, and I just seem to be falling farther and farther behind. But no doubt I want to try and get that put right in this video. But if Dean Roberts is watching, which no doubt he will be, I'll show him some of my crops to go out. Just a slow walk for me from the other end of the greenhouse. Quite a big bed this, and it takes a lot to get round, but I'm getting there eventually. And of course there's our sweet corn in pint pots, and they're absolutely perfect. I would have given them another, I've went a week over with them, I would say, but looking at them, they're nice and healthy, no damage, no pests, and I'm over the moon with them. So they're going to go in tomorrow. So that hopefully will be the end of this video. We'll get them cleaned up. As I say, Roger will probably finish off the tatties tomorrow, and then we'll get all the canes set out Saturday, and hopefully by Sunday I'll be able to start on the Three Sisters Challenge. So sweet corn's there. I'm over the moon with that. Well, pea alderman, now I put them in the little disposable pots, as you know, and the roots are well through, because these were sitting on a bread tray, bit of polythene, and a couple of newspapers, and fantastic. I'll pop the sweet corn in, and they'll go down the side of the sweet corn, and of course straight away they'll start clinging and wrapping their way in. Once these sweet corn get into that soil, they'll gallop away. They'll be growing a foot a week, no problem. And of course last year they were lying over the top of the roof and pushing the roof up, so that's a good 8-9 foot. So if we get crops like that again this year, I'll be over the moon. We've got a little bit of preparation to do the soil, just got to be lightly forked over. Couple of handfuls of bone meal, and that'll be it. As I say, the peas will feed the sweet corn because the nitrogen fixers, they'll be fixing their own nitrogen in the soil, which will feed the sweet corn. And of course, whatever feeds left are baby watermelons, and that's the ones that's going to go on the bottom. And hopefully they're going to cover the whole ground, block out all the weeds, block out the light, block out all the weeds, and keep it nice and moist, nice and cool. And of course, we'll get a good crop of melons up. So that's a plan, and that's the Three Sisters Challenge. But as I say, this is just starting tonight to show you where we are. We've got all these strawberry baskets to strip down tomorrow. Find a spot for them outside because they're finished with now. We'll probably get one last crop out of them. The benches will come down, the tatties will come out, and we've got a clear polytunnel ready to start my Three Sisters Challenge. But no doubt, Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, we'll start planting out, and I'll show you how we'll go about putting these on. But before then, we'll probably get in and do a few cucumbers, a few squashes, pumpkins in the top, and some honey boat squash in the top of the greenhouse. It's a busy weekend for us, but no doubt we'll just plod on and get as much as we can done. And of course, at the moment I'm going in to finish off them last of them peppers that I started the other day because it turned really cold and wet, so I had to go home. So I'm going to pop in now, get them finished, and get everything ready for planting out this weekend. Okay, so we'll see you again tomorrow when we'll start this video again with the cucumbers and squashes. Right, well, good afternoon everybody. As I promised yesterday, welcome back to the plot. Now, as you can see, Roger's been really busy this morning. What we did yesterday afternoon, before we knocked off, we got the last of the potatoes taken out. There are 3 rows of red juki yolk I've had in. I'm getting an absolute super crop from them. But today it's all about the Three Sisters Challenge. I've been promising a few of the lads for a while. Now this is how we plant our sweet corn out. There's a good 2 foot between each plant, and then it's domino fashion in between the canes, another one in the centre, and then the back row again exactly the same. So we've got a fantastic crop there. I think we've got about 48 plants out altogether, and there's still a few down the bottom. I might risk putting them outside. I've never grew them outside yet, but oh, it's always worth a chance. And today, as I said, Roger's put the sweet corn in this morning, so it might turn out to get stuck into it and get part 2 of the Sisters Challenge done, and of course it's putting in the pea. And the pea I've chosen this year is pea alderman. Now as I said before, it's no good just going ahead and sticking things in willy-nilly. You've got to get your timing right. The sweet corn, it could have been planted about a fortnight ago. It's a little bit over, but I'm still happy. They're lovely big plants. They've got a little bit pot bound on them, but I'm not worried about that. See, once they're in the soil, they'll gallop away. So what I did yesterday, once I got the tatties cleared, Roger give it a light forking over, and I've given it a good liming. Now, because the tatties were in, and there was no lime in the soil, and you need that little bit of lime. A couple of people have asked online about brassicas and that, and do you lime your soils? I always do, always lime it before any of them. And as I say, it's not going to hurt, because I wanted to get the sweet corn straight in. It's not going to hurt them. Lime it the day before, just lightly rake it in, and it's once you start watering, that water's got to leach through, and as I say, it's going to bring your soil back up to the level where you want it, the pH. But as I say, it's getting the peas in. Roger's getting the sweet corn in, and we've planted them nice and deep, which is what I like. And all I've got to do is just go to the side of the plant, and of course there's my pea alderman. I put 2 or 3 in a pot, and look at the roots right through the bottom there, and that's just a cardboard cup that you buy. I like using them. You can just squash them in, and of course all you have to do now is put your pea in, and that will gallop away. A little bit of soil around there. As I say, peas are there. They'll not only run up the cane, but they'll run up the sweet corn. Now that pea to me is going to do 2 things. As I say, it's going to latch itself on the cane, which is going to keep it nice and strong. It's going to hold the sweet corn up, because the sweet corn is going to grow up. And at the same time, it's going to feed the sweet corn. Because with pea being the same family, what they do is they fix nutrients in the soil, and the special nitrogen fixers. And so what the peas will do is they'll feed the sweet corn at the same time, as well as giving it some support up the cane. Now all I've got to do here is put some wires along, and tie all the canes to the wires, so it's a good solid support. When they're outside and the wind starts tilting them over, that's when you start losing them. I haven't tried this variety before. This is the one I got from Dean Roberts on the back garden veg pot. It's peaches and cream. Now they're looking absolutely fantastic. So I'm hoping to get a good crop from them. If I do, I can always put a couple of cones to one side and take the own seed off them. I don't think they were an F1 variety. I should have checked the packet. I think I've still got the packet down home, so I'll have to have a look. But I don't think they're an F1 variety. As I've always said, you cannot save seed from them. You can save them and they will grow, but they're not the same as what the parent is. So that's the whole idea. Once again, just go to the side of the plant, where you're not doing any damage to the root. Just let your pea in at an angle so you know it's going to hit the cane. And just cover the composting around it, and that's my job for this afternoon. I've just got to work my way down, get all these peas planted. Then we'll get on to stage 3, which will go next door to do that. And of course that's me tray full of sugar baby melons. And these are the ones, there's 12 here. So I'll get 6 down that row and 6 down between that middle back row there. So they'll all spread out hopefully and cover the lower canopy. And that's the whole idea of it. Keeping these roots nice and clean, keeping the moisture in, and getting the fruit off at the same time. So we're getting 3 crops in one. And of course that's the whole idea of the Three Sisters Challenge. So if you're following this, if you're following on this challenge, well, it's, as I say, it's all about getting the timing right. Now with these I'm going to go next door and I'm going to pot them off, because I've just put the peas in today and the sweet corn in today. In a fortnight's time that'll be romping away. That sweet corn will be galloping away up this pole, and of course the beans will entwangle themselves on and get a good hold, and they'll start growing up. So once I'm satisfied with that, I'll put these up today, and in a week to a fortnight's time they'll be full of root, and then they can get planted out there. 6 down there and 6 down there, and as I say, the whole bed should be covered. But no doubt I'll let you know throughout the season how we're doing, and how it's all about timing. This is getting your timing right. Get your sweet corn planted. With this bed I've always got to time it to the 1st and 2nd week in June, because of the early taties. We put early taties in February, and we don't dig them out until the 1st week in June, or the bank holiday at the end of May. That's our normal time. So I'm about a week out this year, but as you can see, they're absolutely fantastic. They're growing great. I'm over the moon with them, and of course I'm well pleased Roger's managed to get this heavy bit done this morning. All the heavy work. Got them planted out, and it's really lovely and neat. The weekly hoses have been sorted out, so they're running down each row of sweet corn. So all I need to do tonight is turn the weekly hoses on, and they'll get watered all at the same time. It's the same as a big tunnel. 3 rows of tomatoes, and all them weekly hoses are down, and it saves us hours of work. Just turn the tap on, and with a bit of luck it should water everything. But yeah, I'm well pleased where it's going. As I say, these are done. I'll get the peas finished today, and then tomorrow when I finish the video off, we'll get it next door and we'll put these baby melons up, and we'll get them ready for planting out in a fortnight's time. But as I say, I'll keep you updated on the Three Sisters Challenge. Next week I'm hoping to get the basket challenge done. I've been a little bit behind this year. As I say, I'm not quite fully fit yet, but I'm getting there. So I'm hoping to get my basket filled up with flowers. I know there's been loads of comments online on Dean Roberts' back garden veg pot. Fantastic. So I want to get mine done hopefully next week. I've got plenty of flowers up yet to choose from. It's just getting the time to do it. But no doubt I'll pull myself around over the next week or 2. Get all planted out. I've still got some kale to plant out, and some more collie to plant out. I'll get them done. Some more leeks to plant out. And then I've got to get started on my beetroot and turnips. So yeah, I've got a full week ahead again. And that's as well as keeping an eye on the tomatoes. Keeping the suckers down, keeping them weeded, keeping them watered. It's all go at the moment, but yeah, we'll love it. So as I say, that's stage 2 of the Three Sisters Challenge. That's a peas in now. I'm over the moon with them, and I'll keep you updated on how they're growing. But we'll pop in next door and we'll get these babies potted up. Okay, see you again soon. Right, well, let's crack on. I'm a little bit sweaty, a little bit light, a little bit wet, but I've managed to get through both the bottom polytunnels. I'm getting all the peas planted, give them a good watering in, put the whippy hoses out. As I say, Roger's done a fantastic job this morning. Now I'm back in here in the 100-foot greenhouse, trying to sort through some of these. And of course these are the next to go. These are the crystal lemon. If you're not confident enough on trying cucumbers, well, these are one of the easiest ones to grow. You get plenty of seeds in a packet, and they're not too expensive, so you can more or less get a bit of practice in on these, on growing the cucumbers, because as I say, they're all the same family. Once you get water too much, that's it, forget about it, because you'll end up with neck rot. That's why I always water from underneath. These, I mean, La Diva, now they're crying out. Absolutely fantastic. So all I've got to do with them, make up a mixture, some grow bags coming, and I'll use a ring culture method. I'll probably use a black pot to pot these off into. You'll go into something like that with my mixture in here, my own pot and mix, and of course they'll sit in a grow bag inside where I can water the grow bag from down below and feed in here. That's the whole idea of the ring culture. It's double feeding. It's feeding from the top. As you see, tomatoes have got two sets of roots. The feeding roots go up the top, and which you feed from, and the tap roots go down to the bottom, which sort the water out. So by doing it this way, just make sure you've got plenty of holes in the bottom, set it in the grow bag, and as I say, I'll water the grow bag, put plenty of water down below where the roots will go down and take the water up, but I'll only water the top once a week when we feed it. As I say, my own mixture will be in there, so it'll keep these, it'll get them a good kick start off, and then once I start sending the roots down into the grow bag, I can water from down below, and that's the whole idea of ring culture. But we'll do all that next week on the next video. For the time being, I want to crack on with the Three Sisters again, and there we are. There's our sugar boat melons, and these are from King Seeds. Absolutely fantastic. Lovely little root on them. They're a baby watermelon, so I think these will be perfect. They'll not be too big for the Three Sisters. I'm hoping they're not anyway, because last time I used it, the last time I put pumpkins in, and the pumpkins just grew to a fantastic size. It covered everything. But of course, I had put my peas in a little bit late, and of course the peas were struggling to get through. I lost quite a few of them, but some of them did survive. They got through, and once they got around the sweet corn, started wrapping their way up, and we did get some sort of a crop. So over the last couple of years, I've been trying different methods and different varieties, and I think this year I'm just about spot on. As you know, I showed you my peas. There's another good trick. And there's another tray full. These are exactly the same, all of them in peas. So what I did when I planted my first lot in there, I planted another lot a fortnight later. So your timing's everything. If you can get your timing spot on, and peas are not going to waste, they just get stuck in the garden. I'll stick a couple of canes in the garden, a couple of wigwams, and then peas will go in there. As I say, getting the timing right. Them sweet corns, well, you can see the size of the sweet corn. I've just brought a couple in here just to show you. Always pull the bottom leaves away, and that's an absolute fantastic plant. Well, they've been planted, originally planted in this morning. As I say, the bottom tunnel's full, and then we'll follow with our peas, just a nice 4 or 5 inches tall. And we'll wrap around the canes and wrap around the sweet corn. They'll both support each other, and then we'll crack on with number 3, which of course is the melons. Now you can put anything you want in. I've got some sugar boat, some honey boat melons up there. I've got some squashes up there. I've got pumpkins in the bottom. You can try any of them, as long as it's not too big a leaf and it doesn't cover over too much. But you see, it's getting your timing right. Make sure your peas are well up your sticks, or well up your sweet corn, before you decide to plant your last crop. And of course this is a melon. And all I'm doing with this, I'm going to leave it for a fortnight. Once again, your own mixture, your own pot and mix. As I said before, I use this on 90% of my plants. I never have any problems. And there we are. That's that little fella in there. And he'll sit in here now for a fortnight, where it's nice and cool. The doors are wide open, there's plenty of fresh air. And it'll just sit on the tray. I'll water it from down below like I do all my cucumbers. As I say, there's loads of them in here. I'll just water from down below. In a fortnight's time, hopefully that pot will be full of roots, and then it'll go in with the sweet corn and the peas, and that's the Three Sisters challenge. And I'm hoping if they do grow to a decent size, they'll cover all the bottom canopy and block out all the weeds. So that's the whole idea. You're getting 3 in 1, 3 crops, all in the same space. So I hope it's going to work. As I say, if you're going along with the Sisters Challenge, just give us a bell, post a couple of messages on down below, let me know how you're going, send me some of your pics, and I'll keep you updated on my side. But from now on, I can say that the weather's fantastic now. It's been raining here for the last 3 or 4 days on and off, but even so in here, it's 70 degrees in here, and it's fully overcast. The showers coming every now and again. But it's still red hot, and even in the polytunnels, the doors are wide open, but it's boiling in there. Absolutely fantastic. And of course this is what the cucumber family like. They like a bit of moisture in the air. They like it nice and humid, but as I say, they don't like the water on the roots. Once they get up and they get a decent sized plant, as I say, once I plant them next week into them big pots, and then I'll start spraying of an evening, and just a bit of cool water and a spray, and just give them a good spraying. But as I say, they'll be in them pots, they'll be in the big pots into them, and they'll only get watered once a week in these big pots, and they'll get a feed in there. As I say, they'll only get water from down below, even when they're in the grow bags. I'm always suspicious about putting too much water around these. As I says in the other one, years ago the old fellas used to build mounds, manure, soil, whatever, and they used to plant the cucumbers in the mound. And that way, if they did overwater, and when it rained, most of the water would run off the sides, but the mound would be nice and moist, and the cucumber would send their roots down, or the marrows or the squashes send their roots down. They'll get that moisture one way or the other, but at least you're keeping the main pot, which is the neck, you're keeping that dry, and that's what it's all about. It's keeping them necks dry. But yeah, well pleased with them. Giant marrows, I've got them to do today. I'll get them potted up. Exactly the same mix as the melons. I've only got 4 of them. I haven't chosen a spot yet. I might stick a couple of the muck bins, just open the lids up and stick a couple in there, and they'll just grow away quite easily. The diva, I've got them to plant out, and of course I've got my Malaga melons. I've already planted them in the boxes, so what we'll do on the next video, we'll pop in and I'll show you how I planted my melons, and we're going to start staking them up. Put a few stakes in, it'll be mainly canes, wires, and hopefully the melons will just grow up onto the canes, onto the wires, and we should get a nice crop. Normally with a melon on the ground, I'll let them go 2 or 3 fruits, but as I say, with these ones, I haven't grown them before. The sugar boat, these are the watermelons. I haven't grown these ones before, so I'm hoping they're going to do the trick. As I say, it's all about trying, and it's all about growing different products every year. You find the one that you're happy with, you find the one that works for you, and you know, there's thousands of different varieties. There's squashes, melons, cues, the list goes on until you find the one that you're happy with, and you know, the one that you can grow great and you get a nice crop from it. Well, that's what it's all about. Pretty few pots up. So I'm going to knock off once again. I'm going to finish off these melons, get these potted off. I've got a couple of peppers still over in that corner. I'll pot them up. I'll get these marrows potted up, and I think I'll call it a day. It's 2:30 now, Sunday afternoon, so I think I've done quite well today. I planted the last of my kale out, I finished the last of my onions off, finished the last of my leeks off. So hopefully next week I'll be able to get into the bottom bed and I'll start sowing some seed. I want to get beetroots in, I want to get turnips in. But I'll show you all that in the next video. As I say, I'm going to crack on today, get the last of this potting off done, and then I've got some tomatoes to start stripping down. Suckers and tying in. And that's a time-taking job, but if it rains, it's not so bad. You're working in the greenhouse, you can get stuck in it quite easy. But for the time being, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing. Quite a few new subscribers coming on again. I'm hoping to get some from the channels, and I hope I'll give you some good tips on how to get by with your veg and your produce. What I will start doing next week, I'm going to have to start making some sprays up. I will be taking marigolds in this week, and I think that's where we'll start with the next video. We'll go in amongst the tomatoes and we'll plant our marigolds. I've got about 4 big trays of marigolds to plant out. Now, as I say, one of the lads on the internet channel, Andy, he planted his marigolds and he must have gotten mixed up with the wrong ones. And of course they're massive. Easy to do. I've done it years ago. I made the same mistake. And I had put the African marigold in crackerjack, and it grew and it grew and it grew. Eventually it was overtaking the tomatoes. They were massive big blooms. Lovely scent, of course, that's what you want, but too big. So I had to cut them down, and after that I learned to use the dwarf variety. And of course I picked a Naughty Mariette, and I've had that for about 8 years now. It's a fantastic little marigold, and I save the seed every year from it. What I have got this year, I've got some calendula, which I planted in the back garden. There's some absolutely fantastic, nice big orange and yellow flowers on them. So with the calendula, I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to save my seed, and I'm going to plant calendula in amongst them next year because they're fantastic for bringing in the hoverflies, especially when you've got fruit like some melons, grapes, strawberries. Get the flowers in, get the hoverflies in, and you're sure of a perfect pollination. But we'll go all through that in the next video. As I say, we'll start off with the marigolds. We'll get the marigolds in, and then we'll make up a couple of sprays, the garlic spray, and then of course the rhubarb spray. We'll do all that in the next video, okay? So once again, thanks to the new subscribers. Don't forget to comment down below. If you can't wait for the next video, catch me on my Facebook page. It's Jeff Homer on the Plot. We're on there every night. Just send us a friend's request, and we'll get you on the plot. But for the time being, I'm going to crack on here Sunday afternoon. I'm going to spend another half hour getting this potting off done, and then I'm over the moon. Nice cup of tea, and then feet up, and then it's on to my laptop. Okay. So I'll see you all in the plot soon. Bye for now.